I'm the girl that's organizing her entire house until it looks like a container store. And we're finally on to our new project, which, sticking with the clothes theme, is my laundry room. In this process, I also might like start decorating it, doing something with the cabinets, doing something with the walls. But before we can do that, we have to get it organized. There are so many cabinets in this laundry room, which is absolutely amazing and spectacular. However, they're a little unusable unless you just want them for storage. This is what it looks like on the inside. So all of my laundry bins, great rolly ones, but they kind of just hang out in the middle of the room and it's really, really hard to do laundry. And so got on Amazon and I found this. This may work, it may not, but today we're gonna find out. My husband has no idea, but I will be drilling into the cabinets. So we shall see. Supposedly, this hardware will make it so I can get this cabinet turned into a pull-out laundry bin, so I don't have to get rid of these cabinets. It has to become functional, which means my fingers are crossed this hardware works. And I think you can do this with any cabinet. Like also if you want to make one of your cabinets a pull-out trash can, I think they have like a version of that for this. So we shall see. Oh, perfect. There's no instructions or screws. Okay. Okay. Oh, I only bought one, but if this works, I'm gonna buy a couple more and we'll do that in part 2, but I had to see if this works for part 1 before I fully invested. It's crazy though, because there's so many cabinets in here that go all the way across, but there's this random hole that I did put a laundry bin in, but I actually have no idea what to do with this. I'm pretty sure these shelves will just come right out. One definitely sat on the top, and then it looks like there's actually 2 stacked up like this. How much room that is to store laundry. I'm gonna see first of all if this would fit potentially 2 of them, but I don't think it's going to. Girl math. Because if I put it all the way to the wall, it hits the door. So it has to come a little off the wall. Then makes me think it won't fit 2. If I just put it center, is that the smart idea?
Bruh.
I think I'm gonna full send with it in the middle, right? Because off center for no reason is kind of weird. Is it bang? I want to make sure it's shut. Now we're gonna go into the instructions and my fingers are crossed that this is well. Remove the container from the wire frames. Check. Place the frame inside your cabinet. Check. Look to make sure there's plenty of clearance to shut the door for the waste container. Also check. Look, do we even need these? I'm gonna bring you guys in close. This is what we're working with and I want it as close to the front of the cabinet as possible. So that way, when I pull it out, it actually comes all the way out and it's easy to put the clothes in. So I'm thinking these little things, these screws are what go next. If this really is this easy, that's incredible. It says just to do it to the back too. Now that is going absolutely nowhere, but it does pull out completely. That was actually the easiest DIY I think I've ever done. So I'm really hoping it works. So look at that. Now I can hide all of the laundry. And here, I do feel like I'm having some mixed emotions because part of me is like, even though I just drilled into that, do I buy another one and see if I can fit 2? I don't think I'll be able to, but they did have a smaller, that had like a plastic bin that I could potentially fit 2 and just add a liner. This is all of my whites that need to be washed right now. Just put them into here. That is not a white. What are you doing in here? Well, oh my gosh, it actually holds a lot more than you think. Now I can just push this away and then have this completely hidden. The entire room becomes usable instead of having these little rolly bins all over the place. It's completely organized, especially when we like start redoing this room. I'm gonna call it a win, but you guys let me know if we think we need to put 2 in here. Gosh, that was way too easy. I thought this was gonna be really hard. Okay, period.